We all know it's time to get back to school. We've got to get our babies prepared. And sometimes it's not just about buying new school clothes, even though I know a lot of schools are going to be virtual for the first 5 weeks. But there are still schools that are going to be in session and having students part time. And there's some private schools that are actually going 5 days a week, just like they did last year. But in preparation for that, we need to be prepared ourselves as parents, as guardians, as leaders in an effort to actually educate our kids, help them along with what they need as far as tutoring, make sure they have the supplies that they need. And then there are some children who don't actually have all of that. So that's why we are here today, because we're going to have a conversation today with the founder of Be the Change Foundation. This is an organization that's in place to. I didn't understand that. That's my Google. Not talking to her right now, I'm talking to you, but the joys of live, right? So yes, talking to the founder of Be the Change Foundation. It's an organization that actually works for student preparedness or child wellness preparedness, regarding tutoring, regarding the supplies that they need. They do giveaways, they do a lot of things. So you know what? Instead of me talking about it, how about we bring on the founder? So right now, I would like to introduce to you the founder of Be the Change Foundation. Hello, Latoya. How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm great. Oh, I hear it again. Hopefully, it won't be too bad. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Latoya Hall is the founder of Be the Change Foundation. And over the years, I know Toya has been active in a lot of, I guess, youth activities. She does and did, well, she did because now I think she stepped back, but she was always at every little football game. She had her boys involved in wrestling and just everything. There was probably not a sporting event that you didn't see her at. But now she's going to change her focus and she started this organization. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And tell me, what is Be the Change Foundation?
Right. So, Be the Change Foundation is a foundation that I started. Um, my primary audience is the youth because I do have a good connection with the youth. But outside of being
And doing different things in the community. So tell me all the things that the organization offers.
all right, so we offer tutoring. We have tutoring services K through 12, and it's sessions. We offer 2 sessions per week. It's $100 a week with the $30 enrollment fee, and then the money that the parents spent is really going back into the child. So we provide all the learning materials. Once we figure out what subjects need the child needs tutoring in, we provide that information as well as different books. So the $100 that people look at, it's really going back into their kids. It's not for profit. Like, we're not doing the tutoring for profit. Um, it's just the funds are used to, get the material that's needed to help the kids.
Okay, so you're talking about materials, but there's more than just the tutoring that you all do. You do the giveaways and you do the hygiene bags. And what else? Tell me about all those things.
So actually, this Sunday, I have an event, Sunday, August the 9th, from 3 to 6 in Winton Terrace at the Mother of Christ Church. We're going to give away 500 backpacks full of school supplies. And then we also have 200 hygiene bags full of hygiene products that we're going to give away. Although that we're in a pandemic right now, school.
Okay, and so how can we help? I mean, do you do this on your own?
Yes. So, this is my second year doing it on a larger scale. Typically, with my involvement in, inner city football, little league football, and things of that nature. I typically just provided for the kids on my football team. However, the last 2 years, I've been, supplying the backpacks on my own with, the support of some friends. We pretty much,
Okay.
do this on our own. The money and everything is put into it. It's our personal money. We don't have any funding right now that provides us any assistance.
But you are a 501c3 now?
Yes, I am a 501.
Oh, 501c. That's Toya. You can look a little happier. We're talking about your organization. You look so serious. I'm like, lighten up,
I can't see this. We are a nonprofit. And anybody that's willing, to donate, you can definitely reach out to us via email. Our email is bethechangefoundation513@gmail.com. Any monetary donations, we do have a Cash App, and our Cash App is Be the Change 0420, and you'll see the logo. So the logo that's on my shirt, that'll be our profile logo for our Cash App.
Okay, and speaking of the logo on your shirt, if y'all know anything about me, I love free stuff, right? And so, not only are these adorable t-shirts available, but bam! Be the change, keep it safe, wear your masks. Look, I have a Be the Change mask. It's super cool, and you can get that as well. So check them out on Facebook, Be the Change Foundation.org, because there's a lot. When you type in Be the Change on Facebook, there's a lot of those, but Be the Change Foundation is what you are coined under, correct?
Correct. And then also on our Facebook and our IG, the logo will be the logo that's shown on my shirt.
Mm-hmm. And all of these things can be donated. The things that are scrolling on the bottom of the screen, they actually Toya can come and pick those up from you. So if there's something that you want to give, or if you just want to give cash, you can always Cash App that. There is the Cash App address right there. And of course, you can, there's a PayPal. I don't know if you use this or not, Toya, but there's a PayPal in your Facebook. So like if you go into Messenger, it's like pay this person so they can send donations that way. Anyway, you can help because we want and need our kids to be prepared. So Toya, let me ask you, in the beginning, when you started this and when you decided to make it an organization, to make it a 501c3, a nonprofit organization, where did you determine there was a need for this? I know you said you helped the kids on the team, but as a community as a whole, how did you get to a point where you're like, you know what, somebody has to do something and it's going to be me?
Right. So the community that I have all my give backs in is Winton Terrace. So outside of the back to school giveaways, I do Thanksgiving dinners, and then I also adopt families during the Christmas time. And
what does that look like? What do you mean you adopt families during Christmas?
So okay, our giving thanks dinners. Typically, what we do is anybody's interested in having their family adopted, it's pretty much a raffle. They put their information in a basket. We pick. They tell us, the items that they're looking to get, for the upcoming holiday season, and we try to accommodate the best way we can.
That's fantastic. I was wondering because when Toya would cook, like Toya has volunteered to do meals for K.A.S.I.E events, right? Or even private, she makes these ginormous portions of food like she's feeding an army. So when you said that, I'm like, oh, Toya's cooking for all these families, and that's wonderful. Do you ever cook the food for them, or you just supply it?
No, I definitely cook. So when I have the events, it's not something that I want to have catered because the purpose of giving back, you want that enjoyment and excitement. Like when you're interacting with the families and they're showing the appreciation, it means more. It's more meaningful when you actually do it and you do it for the heart, like from the heart. And I tell people all the time, when I have give backs and giveaways or just do things for people on the humble is not for recognition. I just truly do it out of love. Like I'm a big kid myself, so anything involving the youth or trying to get them on the right track, I'm all for it. And I tell people all the time, it's a humbling experience because I have two boys, 16 and 11, and it's just showing them a different side of life.
So do they work with you
Of
during Be the
course,
Change?
of course.
They do?
Um, every event, my kids are, they're hands on. When the ideas pop in my head, pretty much bounce ideas off of, my kids and then my core group of supporters, just try to see how we can pull things off.
All right, I'm glad to hear that they are participating. Now, your oldest son is actually stepping off into the I can't even say it, entrepreneurial field himself. He's got a line of clothing coming out, right? Or am I supposed to talk about that yet? Sorry.
He does. So my son does have a clothing line. It's called Motivated, Not Aggravated. And, what inspired this clothing line is he was facing some challenges, last wrestling season. The coaches said things that they thought it was going to turn negative, but it actually motivated him to, be a better wrestler and just be a better leader in general. So he
Good.
created, this dope clothing line, and the wave is crazy.
So, what's it called? When we're gonna see it?
It's called Motivated, Not Aggravated. I'm not gonna
I
give.
love it.
I'm not gonna give the website. He does have a website, but we're not ready to launch that just yet. We're trying to get through, a couple technical things.
Mm-hmm.
But once it is launched, it will be able. It'll be all social media platforms.
I'm looking forward to sporting mine myself. I love that. Motivated, not aggravated. Yes, I love it. I love it. I love it. So you were talking about adopting families. When do you start the raffle of sorts, and where can they submit?
So the family adoptions, again, we typically do it around the Thanksgiving holiday. And as far as submission, again, follow our social media, the Facebook, Be the Change Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
Our IG is be.the.change on IG. And then if you want to do it via email, it's just simply be the change foundation 513@gmail.com.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. And I am going to post all of those under the live stream that's happening right now. I'm going to post those after we finish because I can't type that fast. But I definitely want you all to reach out and give back. If you can't, purchase the items, and it doesn't have to be a lot of them at once. Remember, someone from the organization will come and pick them up for you, safe social distancing, wearing their Be the Change masks. That's how you can identify them. No, but really, we just want you to help because there are some children who need those hygiene items, some children who don't have access to it. And, there's no reason to send our kids to school and where they're going to be taunted and teased because maybe they're not as fresh as the guy or girl sitting next to them, but it's not their fault. So let's just help them out. Let's help be the change that we want to see in our babies. So I'm really excited for you, Toya. I'm happy to see that you're doing all of this stuff. Is there anything that we missed? Oh, you have another event happening with free haircuts and stuff.
Right. So again, this Sunday, August the 9th, we're doing our backpack giveaway. At this event, families can put their kid's name in a raffle. Again, we're gonna do a raffle for this to select the kids. Pretty much 30 boys, they'll be able to get free haircuts, and then 30 girls, they'll be able to get free hair braiding styles. Again, we're not gonna cancel this event because virtual learning is taking place in certain schools.
Mm-hmm. Still want to put your best foot forward. Still want to look good.
So even if it's via Zoom, the kids are they still want to look good. I have a motto of I've always thought through Little League. And possibly do it every
the big ups to the barbers and to the hairstylists who are participating. And do you have room for more who may want to give back? Do you have room for more stylists and stuff that may want to help?
Yes, if anybody is interested, again, just reach out to me on my social media. If you're not connected with social media, you can also call me. My Be the Change number is 513-400-2948.
Okay.
Leave a message if I'm unable to respond at the time, but that phone is always with me, so I try to reach back, within the 24 hours.
That's great. So you guys have the number 513-400-2948, and they are Be the Change Foundation on Facebook. And the Instagram address she quoted a minute ago that I don't remember.
It's so that the Instagram is b.the.change, and that's the IG. And again, our logo will pop up if you have trouble, finding it.
Okay. Any other platforms? Are you on like Snapchat or something like that? Do you do TikTok?
I'm not a snapper. I don't TikTok. Those things I leave to my kids. They try to get me engaged, but I'm just not, I'm barely IG savvy. So my best, social media platform is Facebook. However, I do, make sure that I check the IG. I'm just not, no Twitter, no TikTok.
Gotcha. Leave that to the kiddos.
Yeah.
Leave that to the kiddos. Okay, I think that's great. And just for the record, Be the Change Foundation, Latoya personally has helped dozens and dozens of kids, not to mention the kids on the Little League teams, but then you said you've been doing this for about a year before you actually went nonprofit, correct?
Correct. So typically, I just reach out to kids. So kids kind of, gravitate to me if, they have, ideas. I kind of try to make sure I bring it to life.
Okay.
And I always just think about the greater reward, how they look at me as, a hero, because I'm able to, put together certain platforms and give them that platform to where their voices can be heard.
Perfect. All righty, there you have it. Latoya Hall, founder of Be the Change Foundation. Thanks so much for joining us. Guys and dolls, don't forget about these amazing events that are coming up in the next 2 weekends. So it's this weekend and then it's next weekend, right?
Correct. 2 weekends back to back. We're going to be out in the community doing work. It's going to be positive vibes. So if you have the opportunity, just pull up and just, see the work that we're doing. I can talk about it all day, but to actually, bear witness to what we're doing, it's beyond measures. Like I can't put in words. Like I'm excited for Sunday because I know I'm going to put a lot of smiles on kids' faces. That's not what I do.
So what's in the bags?
It's a whole lot in the bag, but I can't, like, each bag has between 13 and 16 items. I am going to say that. A lot of the bags, I have, limited bags to where it's, more stylish than the standard bags that we have. But everything that's in the bags, it's, it's good quality. It's nothing that I will not give my kids. So everything in them bags, I will definitely, do the same school shopping for my kids.
Don't be surprised if everything in the bags was designer. I remember when her oldest was little, his socks matched his underwear, matched his shirt, matched his. So yeah, and everything was designer. But I know that's how we do for our babies. There's no shame in the game. Yeah. So again, Toya, thanks so much for everything that you do. Really appreciate you. I look forward to being at the events and helping to pass out some things. If you'll have me, I'll wear my mask. I'll wear my mask.
Hopefully you'll wear your shirt. All my volunteers, and again, so, speaking on the event Sunday, all my volunteers will, receive the shirt. They'll receive a mask. I put a lot into, what I provide my volunteers, because without them, it wouldn't be possible.
This is true.
it's a one-man show, but I got an army behind me that's willing to, pick up and help out wherever. So definitely got to make sure that I take care of them. And again, just let the people know, like, I'm nothing without my support cast. So I definitely appreciate everything that everybody has done, whether, you're just volunteering your time, if you contributed to any of the events, and even if you can't, I always tell people, if you can't contribute monetary or the supplies, just volunteer.
Yeah, that's
Catch a
easy.
vibe, positive vibes. Or it's on a Sunday, um, and the vibes is just gonna be nice. I don't know how
Fantastic.
to describe it. Like
We get
it's just
it. We
gonna
get
be,
it. It's gonna be good. So
it's
bring your
gonna be a
babies.
nice vibe.
Yeah, everybody bring your babies. It's a wonderful thing. And we never have, I say we, but Be the Change Foundation, it takes a village, right?
Yes, it does.
So we never have too many supplies. And don't forget, we've got the backpacks that we're giving away, and we have the hygiene packages or
Right.
bags that we're giving away as well. And you can, if you want to come volunteer, or if you want to come and just purchase a Be the Change t-shirt,
These shirts
purchase.
are not for sale.
They're not?
No,
I thought you could.
so I'm not selling.
Not even these?
No,
Not
I'm
even
not
these?
selling. Everything is given away.
That's
I'm giving
nice.
everything away. So I have 100 shirts, 40 masks. I'm gonna give them away.
First come,
There's
first
no
serve.
first come, first serve. Definitely. There's no reason for me to hold on to the stuff. Bought it for the people. Pull up on me.
Bought
And
it for the
everybody
people.
that's everybody that supported again, like it's Be the Change is gonna be here for a while. We have some good things going right now. Outside of these
Wonderful.
backpack giveaways and the hygiene and the tutoring. Hopefully after COVID, I'm able to put together a basketball game,
Oh,
and
nice.
I'm looking for it to be the youth versus the police. And the purpose of this game will be for the youth to be able to see the police outside of their job. And then my ask of the police, instead of just coming to the neighborhoods and police the communities, get to know the residents that actually live there, because we're all human at the end of the day. And it'll kind of bridge the gap between the youth and the police. That's
Yeah,
my
bridging the gap.
goal. Um,
Perfect.
Hopefully we'll be able to put that together.
All right. Well, that sounds like a plan. I will be there. Hopefully, I'll see you all there. Thanks to everyone who tuned in. Thank you again, Latoya, for being here. I know you are in high demand, so I'm gonna let you go and do the things that you do. And again, just so you know, that phone number for Latoya is 400-2948. That's 400-2948 if you want to schedule a pickup for your donation, or if you want to get your child involved and Be the Change, get some tutoring, or just participate in any of the other activities that are happening. So everybody say bye to Toya.
Thanks for having me. Thank you.
You are more than welcome. All right, guys and dolls, that is going to wrap it for this edition of K.A.S.S.I Live. I am your host, Chris Stiles. And if you missed any portion of this, don't worry about it. We're going to repost it, and you can play it over and over and over again, and share it. Share it with the people in your community, because it takes a village. And we hope to have a lot of donations. We hope to see a lot of your faces at the event this weekend and next weekend. Alrighty then, that is my time. Gotta go. See you later. Bye.